Good evening, everybody. JDev has returned once again to give you exactly what you want, which of course would be more of me, that amazing, beautiful backdrop that's usually behind me, giving you my thoughts, my opinions, and what I hope will be some expert analysis in this particular video on a certain topic subject. So, the countdown is on. In fact, the countdown is almost over with. El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, is almost out on Netflix. Hours away. I don't know how many hours exact, but 5, 6, 7 hours, something like that. But what I wanted to do before that, and I will be giving a recap of that particular movie, I wanted to give you guys a video of my top 10 favorite Breaking Bad episodes. As I've never done this before, but I've just recently rewatched it twice, and I feel that I have a really solid list of 10 episodes that are memorable. But before I give you guys that list, of course, if you're not caught up on Breaking Bad, if you haven't watched the series, I highly suggest that you do watch the series because it is an amazing series. Very well written. Really no flaws other than annoying characters. And I highly suggest that you watch it. We had Game of Thrones, started off really good and then ended kind of mediocre. So Breaking Bad, from start to finish, it just gets better. That's my opinion. But what I'm going to do is give my top 10 favorite episodes of all time. And of course, if you're a fan of Breaking Bad, leave some of your favorite episodes. Comment them, like the video, thumb it up, subscribe, share, favorite, all that good stuff and more. But let's get started. My top 10 favorite episodes of Breaking Bad. Number 10, we have episode 1, or season 1, episode 1, the pilot. Yes, it doesn't actually have a title. It's just the pilot where Walt and Jesse finally go out in the desert. Well, finally, they go out in the desert and start cooking, and Walt's in his underwear, and he's pointing a gun at a vehicle coming on the road, and it was just a memorable episode. Definitely started the show off, and it was great. I wish it would have a particular name to it, but it just doesn't. It's the pilot. So that's number 10. Number 9, season 2, episode 13, ABQ. So that's the episode after. It's the season 2 finale. Episode starts off with Mike Ehrmantraut being introduced, helping Jesse clean up. Well, he's mainly cleaning up the mess that happened with somebody's certain overdose and cleaning up all of the paraphernalia in the place, and then telling Jesse, I woke up, I saw her, that's all I know. Just a really powerful episode. And at the end of the episode, you have spoiler, obviously, if you're watching this video, Jane's dad, Donald Margolis, having all the air traffic control stuff go bonkers and planes crashing into each other. So just a great episode and definitely memorable because of Mike and how emotionally distraught Jesse Pinkman was. Number 8 on my list, season 2, episode 12, the episode that was right before that, Phoenix. That, of course, is the episode that ends with Walt showing up at Jesse's place. Jane and Jesse are in bed. Walt tries to wake up Jesse. In the process, Jane gets turned over. Jane starts choking on her own puke because she was doing heroin. And Walt, that is the moment I believe that Walter White became the villain. As he's about to save her, and then he kind of stands back like, fuck you, bitch. You want to turn me in and blackmail me? Crazy stuff. And then, he had already had a drink with Jane's father, Donald Margolis. Really good episode. Awesome stuff. So that's number 8. Number 7, season 2, episode 2, Grilled. That's kind of the season 1 finale, but it's not the season 1 finale. They finished the events in season 1 right away in season 2. That's, of course, where Walt and Jesse are at Hector Salamanca's place. I'm forgetting his name. Tuco. I was going to call him Tito for a second there. But Tuco's, there, and Jesse's telling him he's got the poison, and he wants him to sniff it. And he's like, it's got chili powder. And Tuco doesn't like chili powder. And then Hector Salamanca is ringing his bell, and you don't trust him, Tito? I don't know why he calls him that, but that's why Tuco calls Hector. And then the shootout at the end with, Walt and Jesse. Well, not necessarily Walt and Jesse, but they get into it, Tuco, Walt, and Jesse. And then Hank shows up and shoots Tuco. Just a crazy episode. So I really liked it. So Grilled, number 7. Number 6, from season 3, the finale of that season, episode 13, Full Measure. That's the episode where Walt thinks that Gustavo Gus Fring is going to kill him and Jesse, and he brings Walt to the lab where Mike is there and Victor's there, and they're going to kill Walt, and Walt knows it, and then Walt's like, you better think about what you're doing today, because you're going to be without a cook pretty soon. And at the end of the episode, Jesse kills Gail Bedecker. Just a really awesome episode. Just suspenseful. I really enjoyed it. So Full Measure, number 6. Number 5 from season 5, Dead Freight. That's the episode where everybody kind of works together. Lydia, Todd, Walt, Jesse, Mike, Kuby, and everybody just kind of works together. They rob the train car of the methylamine. They have to put the water in and take the methylamine out. It was just a really entertaining episode. I really enjoyed it. Mike's kind of standing guard watching, and then you get at the end of the episode where the kid shows up and Todd shoots him. That was crazy. So Dead Freight, number 5. Number 4, all the way back from season 3, episode 7, 1 Minute. Of course, that's the famous episode where Hank gets his badge and his gun taken away because of what he did to Jesse Pinkman. And then he's in his car, he's about to leave, and then he gets a call. 2 men are about to kill you, the twins. And all of a sudden they show up, and it's just a crazy, well, it's not necessarily a battle, but a crazy moment in Breaking Bad history as Hank runs into one of them, crushes their legs, and then shoots the other one in the head. I don't even know the twins' names at the moment. I can't remember them. But just a kind of an episode you saw it coming, but not right there. That would be more of a finale episode. So I really like 1 Minute. Anyway, moving on the list, the third best episode of all time, season 5, episode 16, the finale of Breaking Bad, Felina. A really, really good episode. A really crazy way for Walt to kill off all of Jack's men and his henchmen and the Nazis. Just really, really a lot of fun. Showing up at Elliot and Gretchen's place, threatening them with Badger and Skinny Pete shining the laser pointers at them. But that ending, man, with Walt, the gun in the car, and shooting all the members of Jack's gang. Then Walt shooting Jack, Jesse choking Todd out, and then Walt and Jesse kind of nod at the end. They leave. Jesse leaves in the car, and then Walt goes to the lab and just kind of looks around like, this is what I like to do, and then falls over. And we're led to believe that Walt is dead at that point, and Vince Gilligan has said that Walt is dead. We'll find out for sure when El Camino plays. I think he is. I think this is more of a Jesse story, so you can't really have Walt stealing the spotlight. Although I'm pretty sure he's in it as a hallucination or a dream sequence or something like that. But Felina, awesome episode. Number 3 on the list. Number 2 on the list. This episode is most people's favorite episode of all time. And that would be from season 5, episode 14, Ozymandias. I really like this episode. A lot of shit happens. Jack's gang, we find out at the beginning of the episode. Agent Gogas is dead. Then eventually they kill Hank. The lines before that with Walt, Hank, and Jack going at it. Jesse Pinkman under the car. Just complete chaos. Marie basically, going up to Skyler like, Hank's got Walt into custody. You're going to tell Walter Jr. And all that stuff, and her being slapping Marie at the car wash. You've got at the end of the episode, or more in the middle of the episode, where Skyler slits Walt's hand open. Because Walter Jr. finds out that his dad's a drug dealer. She has had enough of Walt and his antics and his lying. Cuts his hand open with a knife. And then they're going at it. Then Walter Jr. tackles Walt off of Skyler. Walt takes Holly, calls her up on the phone there's a lot of stuff here. I'm not really doing my due diligence to explain it. But I love the line where he's like talking to her. You knew nothing. Well, what exactly do you know? You're a bitch. It was just an evil bitch line to Skyler. But what an amazing... It's a great episode. I really like it. It's almost everybody else's favorite episode of all time of Breaking Bad. However, it's not mine. And why don't we talk about my favorite episode? And that would be from Season 4, episode number 13, Face Off. This is the end of a really big story on Breaking Bad. This is the end of Gustavo Fring. It's the end of Hector Salamanca. Walt and Jesse have to work together. Jesse thinks Gus is poisoned Brock. It's just crazy. Crazy stuff in this episode. And I really like it. It's awesome stuff. Of course, at the end, you've got Tyrus and Gus in Hector's room at the nursing home. And then Hector starts ringing the bell. And then, boom, explosion. Gus comes walking out with half of his face burned off. We don't see the other guy. We don't see Hector. And then he calls Skyler, Walt does, at the end of the episode, and tells her, I won. It's over. It's just awesome. So those are some of my favorite episodes. Episodes that didn't make the cut. The episode where Walt, Jesse, and Gus go to Mexico. That was a really good one. I really liked that one, but it just didn't quite make the list. I had to add the pilot, and I had to add those 2 episodes from Season 2 on here. Like 3 episodes from Season 2, actually. But let's recap the list real quick. Number 10, the pilot, the first episode. Number 9, Season 2, Episode 13, ABQ. Number 8, Season 2, Episode 12, Phoenix. Number 7, Season 2, Episode 2, Grilled. Number 6, Season 3, Episode 13, Full Measure. Number 5, Season 5, Episode 5, Dead Freight, 505. Season 4, or Number 4, Season 3, Episode 7, 1 Minute. Number 3, Season 3, the third one, Season 5, Episode 16, the finale of Breaking Bad, Felina. Number 2, Season 5, Episode 14, Ozymandias. And number 1, Season 4, Episode 13, Face Off. So I hope you like the list. Please give me your thoughts on your favorite episodes of Breaking Bad. Obviously, we got El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, premiering later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Really looking forward to that, and I'll definitely be here with a recap of that. Do my best to recap every single thing that I can see in that particular movie, although I'm going to count it as a TV show because it's a spin-off of a TV show. So, again, do your due diligence. Like it, thumb it up, share it, favorite, leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. And, of course, later tonight or early tomorrow morning, I'll be back again soon with another, and you can guarantee that. Peace.